Colin Cowherd talking about the Chargers.
No, good.
And talking about how the Chargers have set a record for ticket sales in the league after the hiring of Jim Harbaugh.
Wow.
So I was just trying to hear the audio of what was said.
No,
so.
we're good. I didn't know. I was caught off guard. But
No, don't worry about it.
I thought all I think about is Will Ferrell in Old School in the car. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yes. When he's in his, what was it, the IROC Z? Or was it the Firebird with the T-tops?
I don't know, but he's like, oh, hey, Bill. And then he gets the drink from the wife. Great movie. Old School, what a great flick. I don't know if it's better than Wedding Crashers, but have we had a really, memorable, quotable comedy in the last 5 years?
It's hard because now the cancel
PC,
culture.
Yeah, nothing's PC anymore.
I guess.
It's my boy, Blue.
You got a dart in your neck. What a great movie. All right, well, the lines are loaded with people who want to weigh in on this. The thing that's bothered me is somebody that distorts a question to make it in my favor. I respect Shime and Courtney for what they've done.
Uh-huh.
But nobody said players don't put asses in seats.
Right.
And yet somehow that's been part of the conversation. Obviously, a great player at the peak of their career will bring more fans to a game. But we're talking about fans back in terms of investment and time and energy and trust that the organization is heading in the right direction.
And belief in the guy who's walking the sidelines that he's going to be able to change the franchise.
Yeah, that wasn't the original question, though. The original question was asses in seats.
No, the question that we made it nice and easy. So it didn't have to be Buffalo or Dallas. They already have. But I said to you, Shime and Courtney, if Bill Belichick was the head coach of the Atlanta Falcons, would there be more people going to Falcon games? Would he be putting more butts in seats? And both of you said no.
Yeah, I think that maybe for the opener, the home opener, you're going to get more people that are going to want to show up to see Bill Belichick in the flesh. But then after that, if this team still isn't that great, the butts are not going to be in seats.
Look at the Denver Broncos. Curtis brought up Sean Payton earlier. Maybe in the home opener you had a couple extra seats filled, but then when you start 1-5, that's not
the question. Just like you said, that's not the question. Will Bill put more butts in seats for fan bases who
for more than one game?
The question is, will he
put
butts in
the
seats?
home opener? I'm just asking you the question.
Yeah, it's season ticket renewals.
No.
Yes, that's what they buy. That's what happens. No. It's not one game. People that when
people
Bill
buy
Belichick,
one game, not everybody can afford season tickets.
My guess is that most of these organizations, just like the Patriots, are season ticket based. Mm-hmm. And if Bill Belichick went to the Cowboys, they would sell far more season tickets than they do with Mike McCarthy.
The Cowboys probably have a waiting list 400,000 names long for season tickets.
I got into college off the wait list. You never know. Tarek in Boston on this. Hey, Tarek.
How you doing, guys? Shime, how many Monday Night Football games have the Atlanta Falcons played in the last 5 years?
No idea.
One, 2020. You cannot tell me that if Bill Belichick took over as head coach of the Atlanta Falcons, they wouldn't have at least one Monday Night Football game, maybe one Sunday Night Football game, maybe a Thursday Night Football game that they wouldn't have it otherwise. That's ridiculous.
Well, how many primetime games did the Patriots play last year?
Hold on. We listened to your side of this nonsense. Hold on a second. You're going to tell me that if they were playing against Jim Harbaugh, that wouldn't make a national game? Bill Belichick against Jim Harbaugh, Bill Belichick, they would be playing that as the matchup, especially with two lousy teams on a bad week.
Tarek, do you realize that every team gets 2 primetime games a year, right?
Yeah, but none of them are Monday Night Football. They're not guaranteed for Monday Night Football.
You don't have to play Monday Night Football. The Patriots didn't play Monday Night Football last year. And they had Bill Belichick.
Right. The issue this is what you're missing.
That point doesn't make sense. Every team is guaranteed 2 primetime games. The Patriots didn't play Monday Night Football last year. They had Bill Belichick.
Right.
Just because the Falcons get Bill Belichick doesn't therefore mean they're all of a sudden going to play a Monday night game. Because the team may just still stink.
Okay, in Tom Brady's final year with the Patriots, they didn't win a playoff game. The next year he won the Super Bowl.
Because he's Tom Brady. Curtis, they're 2 completely different things. One's a coach, one's a player.
But you're talking
Tom Brady
about
puts
the reason,
asses in seats.
The reason why Bill Belichick is available is because his team and organization failed. The same
Tom
reason
Brady didn't fail in the regular season the year he left the Patriots. They were 12-4. They started the season 8-0. He was the most miserable 8-0 quarterback of all time. We've heard it 1,000 times.
Right. So my point is that
that's not
you're
failure.
saying that Bill stunk last year. Therefore, wherever he goes, he will stink.
He might stink. Tom Brady didn't stink here when he left. Tom
it wasn't
Brady was
a great
not the
year.
issue.
Statistically, it
Yeah,
was
the
very
team
similar to Mac's rookie
wasn't very
year.
good. But Tom Brady was not bad the year he left. Bill
Ken,
Belichick was
Ken,
statistically
Jesus, Shime.
horrendous.
Tom Brady was much better with a new organization that had more talent around it. Bill Belichick will be much better with a new organization with more talent around him.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
He might be.
So
No,
you think
it's
he'd
not.
be worse than Mike McCarthy as a head coach?
He might be. I don't think he'll. I don't know that he would go 12-5 every year with this Dallas team.
So
I
you
don't
think
the
Mike
Bills at this
McCarthy
point
is a
anymore.
better NFL coach than Bill Belichick?
Nope, didn't say that. I just at this point maybe. Yes.
Oh my God!
I think Bill might
I'm
be
taking
washed.
crazy pills.
No, Dallas has the best regular season record over the last 3 years in the entire NFL.
Sounds
Better
like a
than the
team that
Chiefs,
could use a
better than
coach that
anybody.
knows how to do situational football and win close games.
In the playoffs, maybe. Yeah, Curtis, but not in the regular season. They're doing
But
just
the
fine
most,
in the regular
the
season.
most important part is the playoffs. That's what we're talking about. Mike
Hey, you
McCarthy,
gotta get there.
But Mike McCarthy.
You got to get to those situations.
So
in the
you
first
don't
place.
think if Bill's the coach, the team's going into the playoffs?
I don't.
Stop
I
it,
don't
Sean.
think. I don't think that defense is the exact same as it would be.
All right, let's go to Logan. Good morning, Logan. How are you?
I'm doing great, guys. How are you?
Awesome.
Awesome. So the vibe down in Oklahoma, Dallas, Texas, all that area is that Jerry Jones really seems to control most everything about this team and for the Dallas Cowboys. So with Bill Belichick coming, it's really going to depend on those first 4 to 5 games. If he can't make a difference or goes 1-4, that will deflate very quickly. If he goes to the Falcons, we're looking at something, probably the first 8 to 9 to 10 games because they have a lot more time to turn it around.
Yeah, but all he has to do, like Parcells did, go 10-6 in your first year now, which would be 11-6 in your first year if you're Bill in Dallas. That instantly turns the way people believe in Bill and him coaching that franchise. Here's what I would ask Shime, and I would ask most people. What is it that makes you say Bill's washed?
Because I don't know that he can pick a good group of people to help him with the other work that is involved in coaching a football team, like an offense and a defensive coordinator and all those things.
So he made a mistake on
Mistakes.
He made a mistake on the Matt Patricia, Joe Judge. Yeah, we'd all agree on.
Yep.
But before that, it was Josh McDaniels. After Matt Patricia, we thought he did a good job in bringing Billy O'Brien in, right? And it became a little bit more about maybe they didn't have the talent. So if he goes someplace else, there's probably a good chance that he brings in a Josh McDaniels, which would be a good decision. Does anybody question what he does defensively?
No.
No, so he'll be fine there. My thing is, people say he's washed because he made one poor decision, and that was hiring Matt Patricia.
But it wasn't. But he also didn't talk to his quarterback.
Yes,
Like,
but
there were
those
relationships
those
with
were
players.
poor decisions that he made because of
Poor decisions. It's not just one. There's
but
multiple.
But in a period of time, because his quarterback broke his trust. And his quarterback went
and then
outside.
he was yo-yoing him in and out of games.
But there's a reason why, Shime. He felt like my quarterback
Agreed.
broke my trust.
Yeah.
So he's going into a place,
Fresh start.
new quarterback. He'll build a relationship with that quarterback. And if that quarterback just shows, hey, I got confidence in you, Bill, to coach me to be great, which you coach Tom Brady, whether it's a Dallas or whether it's a Buffalo or whether it's another organization, he's gonna get the respect of those guys.
I do feel like we're moving the goalposts though, because we went from Bill, will he be offered a job to will he put butts in seats to now is he washed? I don't think he's washed, and I think that he could get another job. I don't think he wants another job, and I don't think he's going to put butts in seats. Like all that can be true. Like, you could think he's not going to put butts in seats and that he's not washed. Like, I think Bill Belichick can relate to the younger person. We know that as a fact.
Okay. So then let me ask you this question. Why don't you think if somebody could still coach and you think he could be relatable and he's not washed in your opinion, why don't you think Bill would be able to put butts in seats based on his
I don't think the younger generation cares about history, and we've talked about it with actual players that are going to play for Bill Belichick.
But we're talking about fans.
Yeah, I know. Younger fans, I don't think care about who's the coaches. They want to think about who the players are that they're going to buy their
Odell
jerseys.
Beckham making catches.
Yes, that's what they want to see.
I think Tom Brady. Jeez, I think Bill Belichick immediately brings credibility to a football department, and the way in which we've been talking about seats. Obviously, I would go watch Lamar Jackson before I'd go watch Bill Belichick coach.
100 times. Yeah.
One's an exciting, electric player. Yep. One is a guy that just spits. But when it comes to credibility in terms of buy-in, in terms of the direction of the organization, I would go with Bill Belichick. Even though he's in his 70s, even though he was wrong with Tom Brady, there is the possibility that Bill Belichick still knows what to do. Mm-hmm. And can take your organization from where it is, which the Cowboys have been a perennial playoff team, very good in the regular season, to a championship caliber team. Mike McCarthy could coach another 20 years. I know he won one with Aaron Rodgers. I've seen him pee down his leg. The guy is not the answer. And as a Cowboy fan, I would feel very confident in Belichick's ability to do that. We see you guys lining up. 617-779-7937.
Well, I would just say, well, how come Harbaugh can do it?
Right.
The young fans are now, or the fans, the season ticket holders, or there's so much more excitement around the Chargers and their fan base.
There could be excitement around it,
but it's the ticket sales are showing.
Yeah, I think that if they don't perform well, if they're not doing well, that's going to fall off.
Right,
I don't care if you're buying the tickets, if you're not showing up and you're trying to give the tickets away, like we've seen the last couple of seasons at Gillette. Then
but we know that, Courtney. But the point is that ticket sales for the Chargers have been on the rise after the Harbaugh signing. Now, yes, he has to go out there and perform well, or the interest will fall off. But the initial interest,
the team has to perform well,
in ticket sales and putting butts in seats is there. That's what all we're saying. With Bill shows up to Atlanta, I guarantee you their ticket sales go through the roof, and when the crowds show out at training camp, there's going to be this newfound energy. People are going to want to see it. People are going to go. Now, yes, the team has to perform, but he's already brought mad interest.
Yeah, it'll bring interest.
Mad people to that fan base to say.
We agree on the interest. We don't agree on the seats.